What's good, everybody? Devin Haney versus Lomachencko. Talks are stalling right now. There's people blaming both sides. Devin Haney's the undisputed champion. And after Lomachenko's fight with Jermaine Ortiz, which was a very tough fight, which Lomachenko skated out with the W, and Haney jumps in the man's face and he say that he gonna make concessions, but he with all the heavyweight talk. He called Devin Haney a heavyweight, say he's too big, excuses. If it no matter who the hell it is, I could be 250 before the fight. If I step on that scale and I'm 135, you gotta fight me. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Why he try to talk about Haney as a heavyweight. But yeah, at now it say that it's an article that says that Haney is the one demanding more from Lomachenko to get the fight going. But from what I can remember is Devin Haney, he wanted this fight to be early this year, like, February, March, because, he only can make weight so long. He's looked bad in those last two weigh-ins. He looked like a skeleton. And even in that George Kambox's second fight, he didn't even look like he really filled out a lot after the weigh-in either. He looked like a real skeleton, man. And he looked like his time at 135 is over already. Shit, I don't even know how he gonna make weight for this fight. He wanted to fight early this year, but they want to fight in May. You know what I mean? Which it looked like he was willing to go ahead and do. It was something about the Haney's religion with Ramadan. I had friends that was Ramadan before. I don't really, understand the dates that they needed to have this fight. But that's a serious religion that they try to follow. And Top Rank and Lomachenko, they didn't care about that. They still wanted him to fight in May. So I look at this article talking about Haney says Loma has to give up money and asking for a bunch of stuff, but I just don't really believe that he's holding up this fight because y'all already didn't want to give him the date that he wanted. And he was finna go ahead with it anyway. I mean, he probably asked Lomachenko for some more money. But if Lomachenko don't want to do that, Devin Haney, he's the type that he'll still just go ahead with the fight anyway because he want to fight Lomachenko. But, the Haney fans online, they saying, yo, that article's lying. Lomachenko's the one asking for more. And, it's two sides of the story. But I feel like if Haney was to hold this fight up, it'll probably be about his Ramadan date, not about no money. Because, they got money. They just want the fights. So it's hard for me to believe that he's just demanding an insane amount of money and holding up the fight. Because I don't know, Lomachenko, he has to get in the ring with Devin Haney. Because if he doesn't, man, that'll be one of the biggest ducks of the century, man. He'll be a bigger duck than Canelo Alvarez, bro. Because you see, Lomachenko said that the fight Shakur Stevenson need 4 belts. And here go Haney with 4 belts, and he's still hesitating. The man's drained and everything. They got a nice date that benefits Lomachenko more, and he's still not trying to lock this fight in. If For the top guys at 135, I feel like their best chance to beat Devin Haney is right now. I feel like Lomachenko is playing himself. He should not walk away from this fight by no means necessary. But let's see what happens next. Haney versus Lomachenko really was supposed to been happen. And it's BS that people trying to make the fight happen, but there's just more excuses and pointing the finger. Just Lomachenko just need to sign that contract and get his ass kicked so we could just move on with our lives. Haney says he's going up to 140 after the fight. People in the media have been crying about Lomachenko getting a title shot, and here he goes fucking around playing, holding up the fight. I think it's Lomachenko. I don't think Haney, because Lomachenko is Haney's biggest opponent that he can get to right now. He can't get Tank. He can't get Ryan. It's hard for me to believe that. He's been wanting to fight Lomachenko.